Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. Right, we are back in Butterfly Valley again today, and we are working in our farm area. So last episode I put some Tamworth pigs in over here. Lovely little creatures, look at them running around, very happy. This habitat is very simple, but I like it. You know, not every habitat has to be very complicated. One thing I was going to do, so I will just have a look at that now, is I was going to put in a few details on here. Not sure what, but there's all sorts of things in this. I feel like, you know, a pig pen would have like a couple of buckets or something lying around. So yeah, let's just stick a couple of buckets in, and I think there's got to be some sort of shovel, like a poop shovel. I think that would probably go actually right sort of in here. So let's get that leaning up against the edge, like so, and then there's got to be a wheelbarrow, really, hasn't there? Let's have a wheelbarrow just parked in the grass over here. There we go, that's good. Doesn't need more than that. Just, you know, pigs are messy creatures, and this is obviously how they would be keeping on top of that sort of thing. And then you'd have, you know, buckets with food in or whatever. Cool. Now, one thing that I did think of, because I want to have some chicken, but they don't really need their own enclosure. Chicken would just walk around. So I'm actually going to add some chicken into here. Because there's not a lot of point trying to give them their own habitat. So let's just get, do you know what, I'm going to, oh, there's a nice dark one there, that's cool. I'm going to get 8 of these, and I'm going to send them into this habitat. They could just live with the pigs, and obviously in real life they could just walk through the fences and come and go as they please, but we don't really have that capacity in the game. So I may do something similar next door, because I think I'm going to do llamas in this one, and I might well put some peacocks or something in with them as well, because again, when you go to a farm in England, there's usually chicken and peacocks just walking around. They're not penned in anywhere. They just come and go as they please. You know, they know where home is, basically. So they don't need to wander off anywhere. Right, let's just rename this. Let's call it what it is: pigs and chicken. And then let's just. Oh, hang on! I haven't increased their food quality. That's not good. I want to make sure they're getting the best food. There we go. I haven't actually seen the chickens in the game, so I'm intrigued to see what they look like. Someone bring me a chicken. Here we go. Ah, there we go. Teeny tiny little chicken. Fantastic. I'm assuming they'll be able to go. Yeah, they can't swim, but they can go everywhere. They can even hop up on top of the roof there. That's pretty cool. Now, what I will just do is just look at them. That's fantastic. That's so cool. I'm just gonna come in here and just check that let's see if there's anything special that they're going to need. Food and water. Yeah, so they're going to need a separate feeding area. That's annoying. That's too big, really, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I don't mind that, actually. That's fine. Water they can use from up there. Beds and shelters is fine, and enrichment. Let's just see if there's anything in here. I could add in another feeder. Don't mind doing that. You've got the scent marker already. You've got the fruit spike tree already. The mirror. Mirror. Have I got room for one of these somewhere? not really. It's not a very big habitat. I don't got a huge amount of space in here for things. Oh, look, oh yeah, there's that feeder. Unfortunately, they can't go very near the edge, these things. Actually, I could just get it in there. There we go. I'm not going to give them a disco ball thing. That's just weird. There we go. We've got our chicken. Fantastic. They look fantastic, don't they? The detail on that is awesome. And I love that they're just... I mean, that animation is spot on, isn't it? For chicken. That is absolutely amazing. Wow, that really does look good. And I love that they're just hopping through the undergrowth, which is exactly what chicken do. There we go. Where's my little dark one? I'm sure one of them was a little black chicken, I think, wasn't it? Hopefully one of these two. Here we go, look. Who have we got? Rin. Rin the Sussex chicken. Very cool. Well, there we go. So we have our chicken in. Let's move on, shall we? Let's do llamas next door. So I'm gonna get the animals in first. So I always forget llama. Is it double L? It is double L. So let's get 4 llamas. Let's bring them in here. Right, so what are we going to need in here for our llamas? I don't think they can swim. In fact, I'm pretty confident they can't. So I'm not going to give them a little pond. I'm just going to give them a some sort of drinking thingy. You know what I'm talking about. A drinking thingy. One of these. A trough. That's the word I was looking for. Let's try and give them a nice big trough down here. And then feeding wise, let's give them a large feeder up this end. Like so. Right. Now these guys are going to need a bit of shelter, but something a bit different, because I'm not going to enclose it in. I'm going to make it just a big shelter, basically, like a roof, essentially. What sort of roof am I going to want though? Not an asphalt. I don't know about tiles. Quite like the green stuff. Where are we? Yeah, I quite like this actually. Okay, and then I can stick a thingy bit on the middle. What is this one called? I've lost it now. Losing the plot. Copper roof. Where's a copper? Oh, there we go. Copper roof ridge. Like so. Oh, there we go. Our llamas are in already. Hello. Nice to meet you. Lovely. Okay, let's strengthen this up a bit with some beam work. Oh, that's interesting. I was thinking what I might do is I'll give it legs, but then I might sort of cover one side of it, or even maybe even 2 sides of it, so they've just got a bit of shelter from the wind. Is what I'm thinking. A stained beam. I quite like the idea of that. Okay, let's try this. Let's turn it sideways. I think it probably needs one in the middle as well. And actually, it's probably going to look... Yeah, it's going to look good if I do that, I think. Give it that extra bit of what looks like, you know, a bit of strengthening. Let's just tuck that in. Lovely. And then swing that around and do the same over there. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Let's turn that around and have it over this side. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I want to box in one side or not. I think I'll lower the whole thing down a bit. They can still get in and out, which is good. Do I want excuse me, do I want to box any of it in? I'm not sure that I do. I'll put some bedding in, which will kind of mess the ground up a little bit, but that's good. I wanted it to be a bit flatter under there. That's cool. Yeah, I don't mind that actually. I think that's going to work just fine. Now, yeah, hopefully someone will come and fill the water and the food. Let's just give them better food quality. Let's sort the maintenance out, and let's just rename them. Right, so again, a very simple habitat, this one. I think the next one I'm going to do is goats, and I'm going to build like a climbing frame for them in some way with some rocks. That should be interesting. But this one is again, it's a very simple habitat, which is fine. I don't mind. Not everything has to be super complicated, you know. It doesn't have to be fancy. Sometimes simple is good. I would know all about that. I'm very simple. That's what my mum always says. No, not really. She loves me in her own way. Okay, there we go. There's our path sorted. Now, what would these guys have? I'm wondering if they probably would have a bit of mud going on. I don't think they'd have a huge amount of grass necessarily. I think I'll probably do similar to what I did next door with these other grasses, because I think these things just look fantastic. So I'm just gonna, let's get rid of the old snapperoo. We definitely don't need that. So yeah, let's just get some of this in. There's nothing wrong with theming a lot of these enclosures in the same way, because they're all in the same area, so it would make sense that if you had a weed growing in one, it would spread and grow in the others. Don't even mind here if it's kind of spread out onto the pathway a little bit, that's fine. Lovely. And what else did we use over here? What was the, there was another sort of big flat one. This one, yeah, I liked this one. Let's get some of this in. Whoops, I just put that completely underground. What a waste. It's very tricky when you're using these things on a slope, because it just doesn't work, does it? See, you end up with floating stuff, but sometimes you just got to ignore that and just say, do you know what? It's fine. Why can't plants float, eh? Why not? Yeah, it's you've got to be careful, because it can look really silly if you get it wrong. I might get rid of a bit of this long grass. Okay, let's get some bushes in. Yeah, let's just start fresh with some bushes. I might get a little bit of my favourite actually in here. I didn't use this in the pig enclosure, but I think it would work a bit in here. I may well put a few trees in actually as well. I didn't put trees in the pigs, but actually I think I probably will. that. Let's get some brambles going on. Don't want to hide too much with this stuff, but I do want bushes. Let's get a bit of the creosote in here. Just keeps it interesting. Make sure the animals have got interesting stuff going on. Let's get one of those in there. I need to put enrichment items in here. Let's get something covering up some of this area just over here. What have we got? No. A little bit of this, maybe. Nice. And then, oh yes, I love this stuff. This looks great. Let's get a bit of this down in here. Oops. Right, how's that looking? Yeah, that's better. Let's go up here. I feel like this is still all a bit open. Sometimes less is more, but sometimes more is more. Let's have a look at our trees. Now, do we want anything big? Like a big old ash tree. Boom. There we go. Yes, we do. Yeah, that's good. It's a good old English tree, and this is an English farm that we're making, so that makes sense to me. A beech is probably a bit too much. Actually, I could have a small beech. I don't mind a small one. Maybe even a sapling over here. That's good. Happy with that. And let's get enrichment in for the llamas. Let's have a nice feeding zone. Let's get one of them just in there. Let's get a ball feeder in under the tree here. Little grab ball as well. They love those things. Let's get a barrel feeder in, maybe over here. Ooh, a rubbing pillar. Excuse me. Oh, where can I fit one of these in? Not sure I can. Oh, there we go. Is that going to work? Yeah, that's fine. And what have we done? A block of ice. Not bothered about a herb marker scent thing. Let's get one of those in there. There we go. Excellent. Right, let's just check their traversable area. Make sure they can go everywhere. Yes, they can. They can't get around this side, but I'm fine with that. Oh, that's cool actually. To go from this end to this end, they have to walk through their bedroom, which you probably wouldn't want them to do in real life, but for the sake of the game, I think that's fine. And there we go. We have our llamas. Another very simple habitat, but I love it. I love this sort of stuff. This is great. And the people clearly enjoy it. Look at that. Our llama has picked up his little toy. Very cool. I love that. It's so cool. I do like llamas. They're very nice animals. Now, let's just check that I put the food quality up. Yes, I did. Good. Is this full up with water yet? No. Call a keeper. Get someone in there. There's a keeper hut right here, so I would hope that someone is in here getting some water. Doesn't look like it yet, does it? Oh well. Have I got enough keepers? Yes, there we go. Here's a keeper. What are you going to do? Right, you're inspecting the llama. I've already told you. Oh, the staff room is so far away. Yeah, I know. Refilling water. There we go. That's what I told you to do, and that's what you're doing. Fantastic. That's a really small watering can to fill that. And there goes in his back pocket. It's very clever, that. Anyway, they've got water. That is all good. Great. Let's have a look at goats. So which goat was it that we were going to do? Because I think there's a couple. Oh no, it's just, you got the alpine goat. No. Okay. Really? I thought there was another sort of goat. I'm sure I saw another one further down. Or maybe that was the sheep. Oh yeah, we got the warthog. That could be fun. Oh yes, it was the sheep, wasn't it? No, I want goats. Oh, emu. I think I'll probably do an emu in here. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with the goats then. So let's get them in. Let's get 4 little alpine goats. We've got Bruno, Benjamin, Zoe, and Renee. Lovely names. Okay. Now this is going to be interesting because I want to build them a big rocky area. Or do I? No, do you know what? No, I don't. I want to do it more realistic. I want it to be climbing stuff. Now let's just make sure. Okay, so nothing is climbable. Okay, that's fine. I mean, obviously there are climbable things anyway. You don't, you know. I can use these things without them having to be specifically climbable, if you see what I mean. So the idea that I'm thinking of is something like this, you know, where they've got various little platforms or quite big platforms that they can get onto, and then kind of link them together with platforms. Hang on, let's yeah, you get the idea. There we go. Create a ramp between the two is what I was thinking. I'm hoping these are big enough for the goats to climb on. They certainly should be. Let's slide this one along to this end, and then let's drop this down. And the good thing is they can go underneath it as well. That was my plan all along. Okay, and then hopefully one more of these. Over here, like so, and dropped down. I might need this one to be steeper, but I don't know if they can then actually go over it or not. Tell you what, let's do it over here, because the ground slopes away there, so it's getting to the point where it's a bit too long for a thing like this, and I think I do need to make it a bit shallower like that, and then I can just let's just see. There we go. Oh, they can't get up that one. Okay, why can they go up this one but they can't go up this one? That's quite mysterious. I wonder if it's whether that just needs to be at a slightly different position. No. Well, that's peculiar, isn't it? I wonder if I just double that up. There we go. Oh well, that's fine. Don't mind that. There you go. So they've got a pretty cool climbing frame there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get all this linked together, because I'm also going to need to put on some nice legs, which is never... if you do it right, it's quite a simple thing to do. Actually, I tend to do it like this. I found this is the easiest technique. You just put them on at the top, and then you highlight them all and sink them down. Hopefully this works. I might actually make one of these areas have a shelter on. There we go. So if I shrink that down, I quite like them sticking up if it works. No, it doesn't. That's the problem. Yeah, that's really annoying. Now I'm going to highlight them all again. Very annoying, that. It's alright. I'll just have to lower them right down and bury them. No, I don't want that. There we go. Just make sure they're all completely buried. Now let's just make sure. There we go. Wonderful. I think this middle one. Excuse me. I'm going to see if I can do this. Whoops. I was meant to actually place that. And then let's just double check if that works. No, they can't go up it at all. What? That's crazy. What has happened there? Really? Is it because of that? Oh no, it's because of this. Okay, hang on. Let's just put that back. Oh, that piece actually isn't connected to it anyway. Right, we'll get there in a second. Right, there we go. Let's extend that down. Now, it's because this leg had blocked it, basically. Now, hopefully... Nope, that's all gone wrong, hasn't it? I do wonder if that has anything to do with it. Come here. No. Wow. Okay. You're not going to let me do this, are you? Okay. Let's tell you what. Let's make sure that those are at sort of maximum length. Let's do this. Let's bring it right out to here. And let's just double this up. How's that? Okay, let's double this as well. It seems to have a problem with the width, I think. And then I may well need to do this one as well. We'll get there in the end. There we go. Okay, good. That's fine. They don't need shelter at the top, do they? Because I can put bedding underneath, actually. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? If I do some bedding sort of, you know, under there and under there. then the goats have shelter underneath their climbing frame. Yeah, that's cool. Right, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Look at our little llamas having a little lie down in their little... Our little llamas having a little lie down in their little shelter is what I said. That's a few too many littles. But yeah, they're having fun. That's good. And people are gathering, which is nice to see as well. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty good. So we've got llamas in this episode. We've got goats in. We've put chickens in over here. They seem to be doing well. Look, have a little drink out of the muddy pond water there. Oh, and look, one little chicken having a little black chicken over here, having a chill out on his own. Very cool. Excellent. Oh, I think our little farmyard area is coming along quite nicely. Not sure what other animals we'll put in, but we'll work that out as we go along. Goats are starting to climb. That's good to see. Right, let's leave it there. Excuse me. Thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you're enjoying well, the whole series, but obviously this little segment of it, which is our farmyard. And I'm going to do one more recording today. So this is Tuesday. So these episodes are going out Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm going to do one more recording, which will go out on Friday. That's my plan. And hopefully I'll get some more recording done at the weekend as well. But yeah, we'll leave it there for now. And hopefully I'll see you again very soon. Until then, do take care. Bye for now.